Hey guys, I wanted to make a quick video showing you the sandals I made for camp shoes for my Appalachian Trail Thru-Hike. So basically this shoe is made from an Old Navy flip-flop and paracord and some extra strap from my backpack. Also it has a couple metal parts, the clip. I got this in the mail. Someone accidentally sent me another person's order from, I think it's called Dutch Wear Gear. And then it's got some metal down here. These are just metal washers. The washers are to make sure that the knot doesn't pull out, but you can see here, after quite a bit of use, it started pulling out with the washer as well. I used these sandals from Springer Mountain until the border of Maine, where I ended up finding some Crocs that I mailed these home because I knew that there were river crossings ahead, and I didn't know if these would hold up very well. But for any type of lightweight backpacking where you won't need river crossing shoes, the pair of these weighs in at 5 ounces, and the pair of Crocs that I had in the same size were like just over 10 ounces, I think, or 11. So these are half the weight of the Crocs. I came up with this design just by putting my foot on there and wrapping the rope around, and it's similar to a Huarache sandal or something like that. I didn't know about Huarache sandals until after I made these, then I saw them online. But basically all I did was I had 2 pieces of rope. I put my foot in and sized up from the right side. It went up over to the middle of my ankle and then straight down my toe. And then got another piece that was quite a bit longer and put it in the left side, made it come through, wrap around, and then clip onto the first piece of rope that I had. And after wearing it around for a while, I realized that it needed some kind of extra support where the ropes came together and around the back of the heel. So I looked around and had some strap that was extra from like the shoulder strap where you pull the load lifters on my pack. It was really long, so I cut pieces off of both of those. And on my camera bag I had some extra strap as well, and the strap from my camera bag was quite a bit softer, so I used that on top of my foot where the joints come together. And then I really heavy duty stitched this with a sewing machine. The top inside part I just stitched it flat on there, and then the other side I curled it around and stitched above the rope so it can still slide and has adjustability. Around the back of the heel I stitched straight across, and then I did like a zigzag over and over the thing just to make it really heavy duty so it would never rip off. There's lots of different types of flip-flop soles that you could use for this, and some of them will be heavier. The ones from Old Navy are very squishy, and there's a lot of air in them, so it makes them quite a bit lighter. So let's talk about the pros and the cons of these shoes. The main reason why I have these is how light they are. I don't think there's anything lighter that you could use, except for I saw one person with just like a Tyvek booty. Like they just had a piece of Tyvek that wrapped around their foot, but that's not really a camp shoe. It's sort of like a sock. You could go with something like that, but it's not comfortable to walk in the end of the night. Or you could just go barefoot. And I did see quite a few people without camp shoes. They would just wear their hiking shoes in the night if they had to get up and go do something. But at the beginning, especially for 2015, this year, there was a ton of rain and my shoes were wet pretty much every day. And having these to let my feet dry out during the night, if I was at a shelter or just at camp and it wasn't raining anymore, it really helped my feet so that the next day when they're wet all day, they don't get some kind of trench foot from being wet all the time. Another thing I liked about this is they were way more durable than I thought. I thought, and the other people that I talked to, my dad and some friends, they thought that they would last like a week at most because they don't look like a tough shoe, but they are. There was quite a few times where I was walking and this part got caught on a rock and it yanked pretty hard, and I thought for sure this would pull out. And it has some wear there, and you can tell it's a few more of those and it would rip, but I had these for almost 5 months of camp sandals and they're still hanging in there. Another thing that I like about these is, should this rip out, all I would have to do is get another pair of flip-flops from Old Navy, clip off the plastic thong thing, undo the loops on these, and just slide it in and re-sole it. It'd probably take me 5-10 minutes to put a new sole on this. The tops of these I can't ever see wear out since they are 550 cord. So should one of these rip, you could repair it very easily. Some of the negatives I found about having this style of shoe: it's very uncomfortable to wear with socks because it bunches up in between your toe, which was only a problem during the colder nights and mornings on the trail. And the other negative that I have about these shoes is when you put them on, the thing that's so nice about Crocs is you don't have to reach down and do anything to them, you just put your feet in. These, when you slip your foot in, you have to reach down, pull the thing around your ankle, and clip it. Takes like a second and a half, but it can just get annoying. The ease of use is not the same as Crocs, but for half the weight, I found that these worked quite well for me. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions about these shoes or comments on them, leave them below in the comment section. If you have any lightweight shoes that you bring backpacking that aren't the normal Crocs or another pair of shoes, I'd love to hear what they are, and just leave a comment down below. I think that's all. Thanks.